Oh hey, you need something? Oh, you want to talk to me? Oh, I'm just your average, ordinary ISFJ working at the Human Resources Department here at Shoelace USA. There's really nothing special about me, I just clock in and clock out every day, and I'm happy to do so. Yeah, this job isn't the most glamorous. I get a lot of complaints about our overbearing boss, and it can be a strain to process all of them. But just like anything else in life, you get used to it. I find that being nice to people and just doing your job the right way can go a long way. Us ISFJs have often been cited as the most common of the 16 personality types, and I think that's a good thing. We're just the people that quietly but graciously keep things running, and we try to help others whenever we can. We're typically best at jobs that help others or involve some kind of routine or attention to detail. Conventional work is our bread and butter. We like to do things in a familiar way, and we don't really like surprises. We're like this due to the influence of these things called cognitive functions. I guess I can explain to y'all the cognitive stack for the ISFJ. So the first or dominant function for the ISFJ is introverted sensing, or SI. This involves an internal perception of the physical world. Think of it like a blueprint in your mind, but one that maps out the physical world according to past experiences. This is constantly comparing and contrasting the current world against a more preferable one from past experience. Being the highest in our functional stack, this gives the ISFJ a more conventional worldview, where traditions are important and proven systems are conserved. It also promotes routine. For instance, every morning I wake up at 7 a.m. sharp, I brush my teeth, I put my work clothes on, I cry about how my girlfriend cheated on me the past month, and I fix some breakfast, and I drive straight off to work. It's worked for me so far. The next function down is extroverted feeling, or FE. This is an external judgment of things or people according to feelings, and it helps us to make decisions according to what's socially acceptable at a given time. ISFJs use this to keep social harmony while maintaining their conventional lifestyle. It also encourages expression of feelings from others as well as ourselves. I know I do this a lot whenever I go to see my therapist. I just don't know how to leave her. This next function, the tertiary function, develops a little later in adulthood. This is introverted thinking, or TI. This involves an internal judgment of things or people according to logic. It helps us to break down or simplify issues to the logical principle or the core idea. When this develops for ISFJs, it enables us to think over issues on our own without unwittingly going by popular opinion. Like at first, I believed my girlfriend when she told me she was just going on a business trip for a few days with her business partner Armando. But then when I really sat down to think about it, she's an elementary school teacher. Why is she going to Barcelona in the middle of the school year? God, I was an idiot. At the very bottom of our cognitive stack is extroverted intuition, or NE. This involves an external perception of the metaphysical world, or the world of ideas and concepts. This promotes the exploration of ideas or patterns of the outside world. For ISFJs, this function is the weakest, and it may cause us to be reluctant to try new things. My friends tell me all the time I should try to find somebody else, but nobody's going to be as perfect as Shelley. She was like a goddess that landed on this earth specifically for me. It's not fair. I gave her everything she wanted. How could she cheat on me? Then again, I think she left me because I'm a pretty boring person who doesn't want to go to extravagant places like Barcelona. Oh, that's how it all connects. Anyways, here are some examples of some ISFJs in real life and in fiction.
Actors love in stories where they're talking about your character. The Sword of Skywalker.
Just trying to be mindful and give them a little space and not move too quickly. And
talking to a little kid and making that represent something and feel like something.
Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to.
Earth just lost your best defender. So we're here to fight.
I'm here to help. But it has to be on my own terms.
Well, that's about it. ISFJs are responsible and loyal people who tend to have a more conventional way of life. We just need to make sure to try something new every once in a while so that we can get a bigger perspective on life. I think I might go on Tinder. Shelley, is that you? You're single again? Swipe right. Please take me back, please.